Hello guys, Fallen Productions here with a Yu-Gi-Oh video. September Banlist has just dropped, and what people want secretly, we all know you want it. You don't know you want it, but everyone knows everyone just wants it. People do whatever. It's a Monarch deck profile. So, this is the deck that I've been using for tournaments for a long time, just with a few slight modifications. No side deck, because I am not that type of guy. So, if you want an introduction, small introduction, Monarchs are about control. You want to control everything, everything's in your hands. Stop your opponent from special summoning from extra deck. You don't have the extra deck cards. It limits you off your extra deck. You have no extra deck. So it's all about that sweet, sweet control. Domain locks, Eidos, marches, erupts, you name it. So, let's start. Starting off, I am going to I'm going to round off the tribute fodder first. So you got the 3 Ida, 3 Eidos, two Mithra, and that's your tribute fodder. For all those Monarch players out there, you know the combo. You normal summon this, you normal special summon this. This special summons this from deck. You use this effect to give you an extra tribute summon, and then you tribute summon with these two. And then you can also banish this to special summon one of these from grave. If this is sent to the graveyard, you can receive a banished Monarch spell. So, let's say the Pantheism, which is now at 3. Haha, thank you very much, Konami. Call by the Grave hit was worth. Mithra special summons herself and gives your opponent a token for... and limits you off the extra deck though, but you're not playing extra deck. You never play extra deck. Whoever plays extra deck in Monarchs has specifically built it for that. And it's not going to work. Trust me, extra deck don't work with Monarchs around here. So, there's that. For your actual tribute monsters, level 8s, 3 Ether, 3 Erebus, 1 Caius. I'm not playing Thestalos because I just don't have the room, and plus Caius is better, I believe, because 1, 2 cards off field, 2 gets banished 2. Thirdly, you actually can get the effect off Caius. I am thinking about playing Zaborg in side deck, Zaborg the Mega Monarch, which destroys itself, which usually summon and then destroy itself. And then you usually tribute either Mithra or Ida to summon it. And then you get to send 8 cards from their extra deck to the grave. And you get to choose the cards if you tributed Light. So, Mithra or Ida. So, or even if you want to, the Ether. But Caius banishes 2 cards, inflicts 1,000 damage for each of them. And then I'm sure it's like targets a card, banishes it, inflicts 1,000 damage if it's a dark monster, and then if you tribute a dark monster, you can target 2 cards instead. Erebus sends 2 cards from deck to grave. 2 spells from deck to grave. You usually want to send a Pantheism and... God. Shoot. I am sorry. You want to send the Pantheism and the Prime. You usually want to send those, but you can send whatever you want. And shuffle card from hand, field, or grave into deck, which is really good effect. Non-target, non-destroy, so can beat over quickly fought towers, let's say, or any monster with good protection. So this card is really good. And plus you can, if it's in grave, you can ditch a spell, grab it back from grave, or any of these, or any of the level 6 monarchs, or magesties, fiend. Ether, just a normal two spells, special monster. Monster returns to hand during the end phase. And it has this unique mechanic where you can banish a spell from grave, and then tribute summon it during your opponent's turn, which is really good for the Stormforth combo, which I'll show you later. You have Kraz, Majesties, 2 Vanities. This is for this is for Ether, so you just destroy itself and draw a card, or destroy 2 cards you control, draw 2, or destroy 2 cards they control and they draw 2. Majesties, I'm only playing 1 because I'm playing Erupt, but Majesty's Fiend is a good card. I'll probably side this as well, side one of these. Vanities, I'm playing 2 because you can't play Vanity's Emptiness, unfortunately. But it's a great card to stop special summoning from happening. Good floodgate card. So that's your monsters. So spells. The 3 Offs, 3 Domains, 3 Pantheism, 3 Tenacity, 3 Stormforth. This is basically the soul exchange for monarchs. This is Searcher for spells, which you have to reveal monarchs from hand. This is your key piece, so stop special summoning from extra deck, gives your monarchs a buff every time they attack, and if you reveal a level 8 monarch, you can make him level 6, so that's great. And then you have Pantheism. Gives your deck the consistency it needs. Literally a +1 as well, if you activate it. Great card for monarchs. I'm so happy that it came back to 3. So you play 3 of these. You've got your setup. 3 Stormforth, 3 Tenacity, 3 Pantheism, 3 Domain. That's your 3 offs. Everything else is a 1 off. So 1 March, 1 Return, 1 Reinforcement, 1 1-for-1, and a Foolish Burial. You have good monsters which you can send to grave, like Eidos, Ida, Erebus. So this is good. 1-for-1, just for the Ida. Same with Rhoda. These two, you kind of rather search with Tenacity. So you only play one. And you don't want too many of these in hand. You probably just want like the one on your field. You don't mind. You probably don't mind too much when it's destroyed. When they're destroyed. 2 prime, because this needs to be sent to grave. Best card. Other than Pagism, this is best card to send from deck to grave, since it's a free monster in grave. Erupt and exchange. Same reason as with return and return and march. You rather search these off because it's really good to. You rather search these off with the tenacity. But they're still really good. This one's really good. I may bump this up to 2. But for now, 1 is enough. Because I'm also playing Majesties as well, so yeah. Side deck, I do recommend, I haven't made it yet, but 1 Thestalos, 2 Majesties, 1 Vanities maybe, or however many Vanities, Majesties you're playing, just so you have 3 overall. And Spell Canceller is a good card as well. Probably really good against Sky Strikers. Jinzo, basically a Spell Canceller for traps, so Altergeist maybe. Vanity's Ruler is really good as well. Only affects your opponent. So if you feel like you don't have enough level 8, you can play that. And for me, that's really it for the deck. You don't play too much hand traps. For me, I suggest don't play hand traps. It's just too much for the deck. You've already got enough. So that's it for the deck. I hope you have enjoyed. I will now show you the combo, which is very important, and the reason why you need your card so much. So, your main combo that you like to have, your main setup that you like to have is Ether in hand. This is like the main setup, but if you add more, then that's amazing. Domain on field, Ether in hand. This set. So what you do during your opponent's turn, during your turn, Domain, make them look at this. It's level 6 now. Set this, pass. And then you activate this during your opponent's turn. And then Ether's effect allows you to banish this. And then Stormforce effect applies during your opponent's turn. It's a quick play as well. And you just tribute one of their monsters, summon your Ether. And then you can activate its effect, send 2 cards, summon the Caius or something, have another monster, wait till your end, you have another monster in hand to tribute summon, you have a Pantheism which you can banish, and then you can... It's a good deck. I recommend you exploring it. I may show a, not combo video, but things you can do from a few test hands. I hope you have enjoyed the video. As said, leave a like, maybe subscribe. I don't I'm not too much of a promotionalist here. I'm just saying if you want to do it. But, well, I am much of a promotionalist now, so, because I've said it, so I'll admit it. So, deck, that's good. Other cards, Spell Canceller, Jinzo, Majesty's, Vanities, Vanity's Fiend, Vanity's Ruler. Those are all good cards. Maybe a second Karaz. And I thank you for watching the video, and I will see you later.